Today on Diesel U, we're going to talk about what injection pump is inside of your Dodge truck. We're just going to do a walkthrough on what injection pumps are in the trucks from 1989 to current day. The first injection pump that came out in the trucks from 1989 to 1993, you first gen guys, the VE pump. The VE pump, very, very good pump. It is a Bosch unit. It is a mechanical pump. It is very susceptible to contamination. If you get some contamination in, it can't take this pump out. That's one of the things that we're running into nowadays with the rebuilds. The cores are getting less and less out there because a lot of them are not rebuildable because they've just been absolutely wrecked from contamination. Performance wise, this is a capable little pump. You know, some of the easy performance modifications that are done to it is you've got the fuel pin that's underneath the AFC housing here. You change it out, or the fuel screw can be adjusted to add a little bit more fuel. Not a lot of timing can be gotten from this pump because of the way it's oriented on the engine. You can clock it a little bit and get a little bit more, but you know, the guys that really work on VE performance, they know it well, you know, and they do well with what they're working with as far as this pump goes. The 7100 was in the 1994 to 1998 second gen body style trucks. This really, honestly, is probably the performance king. The capabilities of this pump are dang near unlimited. Whatever you need from this pump, you're going to get it. So many things can be done. Rack plugs, you can put delivery valves in this thing, you can mess with the fuel plate, the fuel screw, internal timing, the timing of it to the engine. So many different variables that you can work with on this pump to dial it in and get it perfect. You can see just by the sheer size of this thing, I think that speaks volumes to what it's capable of on the performance side wise. It's a very good pump. It is susceptible as well to contamination. Don't think that this pump you can run anything through it. I hear guys talk about all this, you know, a lot of times. 7100, oh man, I can run my Dodge on water. No, you can't. You wreck the spill ports of the barrels on this side of the thing, and it's cash too. All right. The problem child, 1998 and a half to 2002, the VP44. If you got a VP44 on your truck, more than likely there's a pretty good chance you've probably had some exposure to it because you've probably had to work on it. This is very susceptible to lack of fuel pressure or lack of fuel flow. It will take out the electronics on the pump and render the pump useless. This is also a Bosch pump. This is an electrical and mechanical pump together. All of the brains of the pump are in the PSG, which is a computer right here on top of the pump. Performance wise, it's a capable pump as well. A lot of internal modifications can be done to the pump by the builders to get performance out of the pump. End users, it's going to be mostly electronic advancements that you can do, tapping the pump wire, putting a programmer on your truck, so on and so forth. But this is electrical mechanical pump, so this is Bosch's first venture on the Dodge trucks away from fully mechanical. And now, current day, the CP3. The CP3 is also a very, very performance capable pump. It is a great pump. It is a very tried and true pump. It has been on the trucks from 2003 all the way to the current offering, so it's been on the truck for 13 years. At the time of this taping, that's been the longest of all 4 of these pumps. So the CP3, all your fuel pressures is controlled by an FCA valve that's on this pump. That's the only electrical part of it. The rest of the time, this pump is pretty much a dumb pump. It just supplies fuel and fuel pressure to a rail, and then the injectors take what they need from the rail, for lack of a better word. That's the best way I know how to explain it. I know you're looking at this pump and you're saying, my pump's not red and it doesn't have these valves on the back of it. This is the exact same pump. It's a CP3 that was on an industrial application that we took in on a core. So the CP3 is another really good pump. Really don't have a lot of problems with these. If you have a failure inside of it, it is probably because of contamination on the Dodges. They blow out the plugs here as well too. That's usually from contamination. So those are all the injection pump offerings from 1989 to current year on the Dodge Dodge truck. So hope this is giving you a little walkthrough if you were wondering exactly what injection pump's on your truck, or if you hear the term injection pump, if you're just getting into diesel performance, and kind of give you an idea of what you've got here. This is Diesel U. We are doing a Q&A on our Facebook page every Thursday at 3:30, just depending on what time we can get down to it. So check us out on the Q&A. Diesel U, thank you for watching.